this on. Just come meet me where we're at, Joey. Where we were. Westguard Keep. We have a bunch of turn-ins we can do, and some more quest hubs we can go to.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm selling. I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
sell a bunch of crap because my inventory is full.
All right, let me get this shared out in Discord, and then I will. All right. Okie dokie. Let's open in the YouTube. Grolar was making us some grub, I think.
Weed.
Goodness gracious. Well, technically I've been up since 1:30 my time.
Jeez, dude.
Woke up and couldn't get back to sleep, so I just sat in bed with TikTok for an hour and then got to the computer and started working on today's Patreon post. Checking YouTubes.
I hate that when that happens.
It hasn't happened for a while, but it's because my brain knew I had to get up at
Yep.
2:45 for
Yep.
this, so it wouldn't normally be 2:45, but because I'm already on daylight savings, man. So the Mexican government voted last month they're eliminating daylight savings next year, so the whole country we don't participate. So when the clocks go next April, we don't.
We we've talked about it here in America, but I don't know that it's gonna happen. Getting rid of it.
So I did my first big Rings of Power stream, like live stream yesterday morning, just hanging out and shooting the shit with people. Um,
Mm.
I had 60 people, which was pretty awesome. It,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
oh yeah, considering my game streams usually only get 15, 20.
Yeah.
That was a big difference, and people had lots of good commentary. But I've noticed one thing, man. There is way too many people who have fallen hook, line, and sinker for the whole like they hate all the Disney Star Wars,
Yeah.
and they make these ridiculous claims about how it's all woke agenda, it's all forced lesbianism and forced gays and forced, and they're making my kids become gay and transgender, and I'm like, y'all need to stop chugging that Kool-Aid.
Hmm.
And like there was quite a few people who really disagreed with like I had I think 6 or 7 people who had the whole hashtag not my Obi-Wan perspective
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
because they literally said Obi-Wan was the greatest and wisest of all Jedi Masters. He never would have been a weak little bitch. And it's like, I don't think you guys understand storytelling because, like, you and I have talked about this before. Um, um, the he thought that he was the reason for the downfall of the Jedi Order. He got all of his friends killed. He got his masters killed. He killed his best friend. Like, for him to not commit suicide was like,
Yep.
you know, and his only shred of like clinging to hope or life was I got to take care of this kid. Like that's the only reason I'm gonna you know, keep alive is to watch this kid. Hey, thanks, Druga. Druga Dragos, member for 4 months. Booyah. Um, I have a quest called Everything Must Be Ready, and it's way to the northeast, so we gotta do a little traveling, but it's up at the next flight path in this zone. And we may be turning in a quest along the way.
Oh, uh, Grolar's headed this way. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Uh,
Everpine Lodge.
oh, he's. Oh, you're close. He's close. We can just wait. He was flying from Utgard.
Yeah. Oh, my inventory's so full of junk, and it's like I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of that. I really shouldn't get rid of that, but it's still full.
I sold everything. I only keep craftables and craftables, like Lunchables,
Yeah, Lunchables. Yeah.
crafting items. Hearty rhino and some spicy worm burger.
Oh, nice.
Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna eat me some spicy worm burger right now.
Hail to the night. Till we meet again.
All right, that was cool. He was letting me know that he's here for the long haul. We were talking about stuff this morning. Which is awesome to know. Not everyone's a little bish.
Oh, my mic was muted because I was coughing, but yeah, that's cool. Cause I mean, we knew we were gonna lose some, but
Yeah, it was very interesting. All the feedback that Maduros filled me in on last night, and just the mentality of people these days of they just don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves and don't wanna be patient or
oh,
and I think the other thing was just not understanding like extenuating circumstances, like, you know, people are still playing, maybe they're just not streaming, people have obligations, they have families they have to feed.
hey, this
um,
is a game. Like, unfortunately, like,
right. And then, like, I know in my case, as an example, I had people give me money all the way back in June to build this chicken coop, and I had to wait until it stopped raining.
yep.
Um, and I've still been playing like 5 nights a week, but I'm not streaming 12 hours a day right now because I got to be outside building while the sun's shining. And then this may have been an unwise decision. And then, oh, this was probably not the wisest decision. There's dudes all over. Don't
Ah,
just
I'm not
stop,
stopping.
stop. Okay.
Nope, I ain't stopping.
All right, we're fine. I'm fine.
Stop, he says. Ah!
All right, so there's something. Operation Scornful Wrath. I thought there was a turn in here. Oh yeah,
No.
we're supposed to use an insignia right here. I'll kill these. You can make your way here. Anyway, you know, it's gonna be raining tomorrow, so I can't even finish my builds. Like I have to just put it all on hold because it's holidays right now, so none of the stores are open, so I can't go order my sheet metal or anything. And it's gonna start raining on Wednesday, and it looks like it's gonna be raining for like a week, maybe 10 days. So I'm on hold again. There's an item in your inventory. Oh, can you
There
talk
it
to
is.
this guy?
Westguard insignia. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my goodness, he gives us 3 quests.
Oh, jeez.
Be good. Well met. Keep your feet on the ground. Safe travels. Great to meet you. See you soon.
Were you able to get the quest from him?
I'm getting the second one.
All
Yeah.
right, perfect. Well, I'm
He's gonna give me his machete.
untrack these 2. It don't matter. We're gonna keep on doing what we're doing anyway, bro. As long as I get to play, I'm happy.
Yeah, man.
There's always DPS that you can recruit.
All right, which one of these are we gonna do first?
Everything is like south of us. I think it's just kill quests, and we need to set things on things on fire. I bet it's all these buildings and towers and stuff. So. Out of range. Does this not count? Yeah, it says maybe we have to go inside. Did you get credit?
Yep.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's one building. The kitties hear me talking and they're waking up. So basically, I just guess we make a rotation to all the buildings and chuck our torches inside. By the way, not to sidetrack you at all. You're not allowed to get sidetracked. We have a very long journey ahead of us. Oh, that's a quest item I just picked up, by the way.
I think I got that. What was it called?
Stop the Ascension?
Yeah, Scroll of Ascension. Yeah.
I don't know who we turn that into.
What are we sidetracking about now? What?
What's on your mind? Be good.
So I've been doing just in 20-minute increments, like the Republic Trooper storyline in Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
So I finally got a chance to see the changes they've done. So it's a lot. Like you can do basically depending on which. So it's basically, you remember all this, the origin stories is what they're calling them now. Like those are the storylines. There was 4 for each side, and they're calling those the origin stories. So you can still do all of those, but within those, you know, have a huge range, and it's different depending on which of the origins you have. So like, if you pick the smuggler origin, you get to pick any of the 8 playstyles. Same thing with the trooper. So not only do you get to choose like the trooper playstyles and the bounty hunter playstyles, you also get to choose the imperial agent playstyles or the smuggler playstyles. So those melee classes get to have any of the, if you're a blaster user, you can use any of the blaster styles, which gives you 8 different combat styles to choose from. Then when you get into the game, you have the talent trees, which work a lot like World of Warcraft. So you have 3 different specs for each class or each of the ways that you've chosen to play your character, right? And then you can also
They've had that for a while though.
right, but that's on top of what they've added. And now you can, which I don't know if this was before or not, you can now multi-spec. So you can have 2 different combat styles. Just you can switch between. So if you want to be like
a healer or a DPS if you're a smuggler.
right, so you don't have to go back and do the whole complete respec of your talent tree. You just have it set. Oh, it's dude. Next time we play Star Wars: The Republic, it's a game changer. Like it's not sidetracking, but I'm just saying.
No.
Just saying.
The trooper storyline is badass.
I just got to Coruscant, so I'm doing it like twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. They're nice because I can log in for 20 minutes and do it.
Yep.
Like after lunch or something. Oh, dude, were we supposed to? I think we were supposed to use the. Okay, we need to go back to those other buildings really quick. Because we may have been supposed to use the things over there too. Because I only used the torch.
Oh, to target it.
Right, and there's also a flare. No, I guess the flare is only for the towers. But this guy's a turn-in now for me. Does he have a turn-in for you?
Yeah.
All right, let me talk to him.
How are you?
Yeah, we gotta get up for the flares.
Yeah. Because we did that one tower, and now we need to go up and do the other towers. By the way, I'm sure someone watching this stream later is going to be like, he called me a little bish. Well, call it like I see it, folks. Abandoning plans 2 days before we're supposed to do something. That's a bitch move. Like, we've been planning it for months, and then you've got people who are like, we don't want to wait, and we decided at the last minute that we don't like the way that we agreed to do things.
Well.
We're not gonna allow people to have real lives outside of the game.
I mean, that's fine if it's a hardcore guild, but like, we kind of knew going in that this wasn't a hardcore guild.
Correct. Did you get credit for that?
Yep.
Alright.
Wish these dudes gave credit.
Oh, they don't? Oh, wait a second. We're supposed to dismember them with the knife, dude.
Oh no shit! I forgot he gave us the machete.
I haven't even paid attention to that. We've killed like. Did you get
Yeah,
credit for
I
that?
forgot.
Or are we each gonna have
Yeah,
to do one?
yeah. No, I got credit. I just totally
Oh,
forgot that he gave us the machete. We got to talking, so then I was like, doo, doo,
yeah.
doo.
Well, at least we get credit for each other's dismemberments. Ooh. No.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Where's that last tower, I wonder? Oh, there it is. All the way over on the other side. Did you hear or read the news that Henry Cavill left The Witcher?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, so it's all sorts of stuff going on right now, speculation, but they made the announcement yesterday, or 2 days ago. I think it was Sunday. Um, he announced that season 3 is already finished filming, right? So it's coming out next
Yes.
year. And he announced that for season 4, he's stepping down from the role, and Liam Hemsworth is taking over as Geralt of Rivia. And like everyone is all, I mean, there's theories all over the place. I put out a video on it, but many people are theorizing that he was upset with the creative direction and it wasn't true to the books and all this other stuff. And there may be some validity to that, but honestly, the timing of it was right on the heels of his coming back as Superman.
Superman, yeah.
And Dwayne the Rock Johnson has this post that he put up on Instagram of like he's literally says our strategic expansion of the DC universe wouldn't be able to be completed without the man, the legend himself, Superman. And if I had to guess, he had, because remember he was Superman before he was
Yep.
The Witcher. If I had to guess, he had options in his option clauses in his contract, which said that if those options, what the hell? Hang on, I'm backing away from that.
Yeah, there's casters up there.
How are they still shooting at me?
So he chose Superman over Geralt,
I don't think he had a choice. I think there was contractual obligations,
maybe.
and if you remember, it's like 10 years he wasn't able to do Superman, because it was just on ice, and then they finally decided to. Um,
Flex.
I mean, it does, but at the same time, it's like if they've got him coming back for 10 more Superman films, cool because from what Dwayne the Rock Johnson is saying, and they've got James Gunn who directed Guardians of the Galaxy just stepped
I,
in as the new head of.
I
Um,
love it how now The Rock is in DC. Like like now he's a superhero.
I'm gonna run in here real quick and just charge the building. All right, now how do I resummon that dude?
Well, he's up here.
Oh,
Get him.
oh, there he is now. He ran down.
Yeah,
What
get him
can
in the
I do
building
for
so we
you?
don't get.
Great
Exactly,
on
that's
you.
what I was looking for. All right, all hair the conquerors of scorn.
Safe travels.
All right, now we still need to kill the named up top.
Hey, wait! I was talking to that.
Sorry. I forgot you were talking to my NPC.
I, I didn't summon my own because I'm a lazy bum.
I did not make a pot of coffee. I just nuked coffee from last night, and now I'm regretting it because I would totally go drink a second cup. All right, let's go find that named.
I'm not into like, eh, Marvel like superhero stuff. I'm really over the superhero stuff, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, I don't really care. The
I'd rather, I'd rather have more Witcher than
I would too, and I'm
Superman.
very I am not in the camp of people who hate on Disney Plus Star Wars. Like I am all over that shit. Like
Oh yeah, the Star Wars shows. I've been happy with the shows so far,
How are you?
except for
Keep your
Andor.
feet
Andor
on the
kind of
ground.
sucks. I'm not like.
you know, you just
I watched the heist. I finally watched the heist episode, and like, it was so predictable, and it just, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Have a bad attitude about it. Maybe
I
I don't
think you
know.
just have a bad attitude, bitch. At least you're not over there going, it's just woke bullshit. I'm not gonna watch it because they're making me
Oh
be
no,
woke.
I'm watching it. Like I'm gonna finish it. Like it's good enough to keep watching. I'm just not like usually if I'm watching a show, like I can't like get distracted or anything like that. But like I found myself like scrolling through Facebook while watching Andor, and I'm like, ah.
Sacrilege.
It sucks too, cause like Rogue One was my favorite Star Wars film. I mean, oh my gosh, it's such a good movie. So I like the character. I've just not been entrapped.
It is a
Like
slow burn.
it is, and like when they traded goat skins, I'm like, he's gonna burn the goat skin, and sure enough, he turns around, he just throws it on the fire, and I was like, I just, it's been too predictable for
Mm.
me. And like when they take off in the stars, I didn't like that. I assumed everybody was gonna die.
I didn't see the scheme coming. Scheme thing.
Oh, where he shoots the other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really see that coming. Um, but that guy kind of was a scumbag.
Oh yeah, he was definitely douchey. By the way, we have tons of quests here. I'm not picking anything up yet because I just want to grab the flight path and fly back and turn in my other two quests before I commit to this. Um,
Fort Wildar.
yeah, I don't want to commit to this area until I've flown back and turned in the other two quests. So I'm gonna
Oh,
go
this
fly.
is Stormwind music.
Yeah, this is a new hub for us. So,
What can I do for you?
all right, I'm gonna go fly back, turn in Westguard Keep.
I think Star Wars is also a universe though that allows for so many one-offs and spin-offs because it's such a vast universe. Because see, like superheroes are still in our universe. Like, so I don't know if that makes sense what I'm trying to say, but like Star Wars has galaxies and like you could do anything within Star Wars.
What did you say was still in our universe?
Superheroes.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, they can add planets, but it's still at the core of it is like they're all from planet, a lot of them are from planet Earth.
Right. So,
The stakes are always going to be human.
yeah, it's New York City, it's Chicago, whatever. But so I don't know, I'm just like when we finally got caught up on all the Marvel movies, like we got done and I was just like, nah, I don't know that I could watch
I quit
anymore.
after as soon as the Avengers movies were done, like the Endgame Part 2 or whatever, that's when I quit with the MCU. I was like, I just don't care. I have tried to watch the Disney Plus shows, and I just couldn't be bothered. Moon Knight is probably the only one I'm slightly interested in because it's like a standalone character with Oscar Isaac, and I'm like, I'll probably end up watching that at some point. But everything else, I couldn't care. I tried
Alliance.
watching
Yep.
WandaVision, boring. I
March
tried
Mandia.
watching Loki, it was okay, but it wasn't like must-watch television.
Yeah.
Um, this guy has 2 follow-ups. That is a
What's your bet?
breadcrumb.
Interest ya in a pint?
That is also
Lovely.
a breadcrumb. No, that's not a breadcrumb. That's an actual quest. And then we have another turn in over here. Wait, there's another quest now from Father Lavorli.
Be careful.
That's why I didn't want to commit to the other camp just yet, because I figured there would be follow-ups here. And I was right.
Have you watched any of the? It's like animated, but I don't even remember what it's called, like Jedi Stories or whatever
The
on
Tales of the
Disney.
Jedi?
Yeah, those
Not
ones. Yeah,
yet, not yet.
I
It's
haven't
on my
watched them.
agenda because it'll be something I want to review from our
Be
YouTube
good.
channel. This quest at the Griffin Master, by the way,
No.
um, just
That's
do
the one
it.
that takes us.
Yes, but
Okay.
because we'll get another flight path, we can go there, turn in, get the flight path, come back, and
Okay.
then do the 2 follow-ups we have. But on a side note, when I was talking to Grolar about earlier, going back to what we were talking about earlier, is like when this started off, the World of Warcraft adventure was you, me, Sparrow, Nathan, and Medeiros, right? It was like we just
Yep.
want to go play and do this and experience Wrath for the first time, and everybody who came on board was a spin-off from that, going, "Oh, you guys are going to do that? That sounds awesome. We want to be a part of that." And it's not like I have any hard feelings, but at the same time, it's like I the difficult pill for me to swallow is people 2 days before we're scheduled to do our first big thing
Yep.
without any communication at all to express concerns or to discuss things. We have a chunk of people who are like, "Yeah, we're leaving. Bye." And like that's the I guess the risk you run running any sort of major, because we had 200 plus people and we still have almost 200 people. But to have a chunk who are just like, it's especially when everyone made promises and commitments and
Yep.
I know there's fingers that people have pointed at, well, this person didn't do this and this person didn't do that, and so talk about it. That's what adults do. We talk. Adults have conversations and say, "What's going on? What's up with this?"
Right. Because then if you talk about it and then leave, everyone's on the same page of
Right.
why you left, and yeah,
For your life.
no, we can't do that. We gotta. I know other people that just like to delete posts when people try to talk about things. And
Greetings, nation.
it's you know.
Lifeless.
Guild drama.
Oh, there was another turn in there.
Not for me. I only had the one.
Ah, no. Wonder what turn
Just
in I had there.
go fly back. It's not like
I-
we're in a rush. I'm gonna
Okay.
kick you from the guild if you don't hurry up. You're not allowed to take your time, bro. You gotta be a sweaty, no
I don't.
life breather.
I don't know what quest was that. Ah, it was like in the castle there.
Wonder how I don't have a turn in over there. Well, I mean, I had a turn into the captain right there, but that was it.
That's probably the. You know what? I didn't turn in. I bet.
Oh, you just flew and then flew back. Gotcha.
I bet you I didn't. That's probably what it was. Ah, what a noob. Yeah, 'cause I don't remember talking to anybody now that I. That's the whole point we flew there.
It's alright, you can
Oh
fly
well.
back.
Yeah. Nice view.
I'll go wrap up the Patreon post while you're doing that.
Yeah, I don't, it's gonna be hard to get screenshots for Sunday morning posts now because I'm. But I'll. Guess I could just take shots of the mess of things that I'm trying to fix.
Yes. Just, I mean, any
I
sort of
thought
new screenshots are always going to be fine.
I thought about that and I was like, I guess I could have done that. But
Uh, Alright, that's out for Patreon. Let's get that into.
so remember when we were talking about buying a camper like at the start of the pandemic and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that? And then like I talked to Butch about it and he was like, "No, you need to just wait, you know." He's like, "Campers will." Well, unfortunately, you know, when nobody has any money, of course things get cheap. But I'm starting to see campers like here's the 2012 with a pop out bumper pool. Well, this thing's got to be probably like an 18 footer, like a pretty nice camper for 14 grand.
Jeez.
Like, and I feel like 2 years ago that would have been like 20 or or more. Like,
Yeah. Coming
things
down.
just starting to get cheaper. But interestingly enough, like some things are going up. Like homesteading is becoming even more like popular, of course, right?
Oh,
Just
I like my
look at
shorts on YouTube whenever I do like the campfire stuff and the fact that I'm like building that chicken coop by hand and stuff like that's
yep,
capturing and I haven't even I've uploaded a ton of videos to the other YouTube channel, but honestly, I just forgot about it the last few weeks because I've just been so busy building. Um, but I mean, the other YouTube channel hasn't exploded, but I've gotten lots of comments from people, and there's lots of people doing it. And then like my shorts cooking on the campfire have started to get a lot of attention from people
yep,
because they're like, oh, um, I think there is I, I don't know. TikTok shows me a lot of things, as does YouTube Shorts, and I feel and maybe you and I have had this conversation before, but there's way too many people that they say homesteading, but what
yes,
it really is glamping for them because they have their city home
yep,
and they have They're wealthy enough to be able to buy a piece of property in the countryside and have that be their little hobby project. And then
Yep.
they call it a homestead. And it's like it's not if you're not living there full time, it's not a homestead. Like
Right.
that crazy Nick dude on TikTok with the guy who never
Nate.
showers and
Nate.
Nate, mad scientist Nate, like that's a
Yes.
homesteader. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
shower and he shits in an outhouse and you know
Yes.
divorced his wife because she didn't want to live on the homestead with him anymore, and now he's got a long distance relationship with some other crazy homesteader girl. Like that's a homesteader. Like
The hardcore one. Yeah.
that.
Like Faith and I hate the term homesteader because that's who we vision when we see that, like somebody who's got like a dirt floor kitchen, which I have nothing against that, but like I don't identify as that. So, but I told her the other day, I said, we're totally homesteaders. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I have a sawmill. You want to get a
Yep,
milk cow.
yep.
Like all of these, like I start
Ducks and
listing all of
chickens
these
and dogs
things.
and cows and
Yes,
horses
yes,
and yeah,
yes. And she's like, yeah. She's like, that's not true. She's like, if I was a homesteader, I would have a nicer garden.
that's true. I would have a garden. I can't even do a garden yet because of freaking iguanas.
Oh yeah. But
No, the flooding has to be fixed first. Anyway, sorry to
the
sidetrack.
no, you're good. The homesteading thing is such a we were talking about things going down, but certain things are going up. So like these old tractors. So like I've wanted a tractor forever, and I've been watching. I was looking at an older series that came before the series of the raffle tractor that I won. I was looking at the Ford 8Ns, which are like a 30 horse tractor, 25, 30 horse tractor, you know. And you could usually get one of those that had been like fixed up, you know, and with a brush hog and a blade for like, I mean, in this area you could find them for like 1,200 bucks. Well, now that same little package deal is like $3,500 because all the homesteaders were like, oh, this is a nice little tractor that we can use to brush hog our little acreage and keep our road maintained and farm with a little bit.
Supply and
And so,
demand.
oh yeah, man, those tractors, just everybody scooped them up, and now they're like, oh yeah, you used to be able to find a parts tractor for like a couple $100, and now a parts tractor's like 1,000. I was like, man, it's ridiculous. Which is good, but it's just interesting how all that plays.
Well, I ain't got no money to buy a tractor, so you know.
Well, me neither. That's why it's so cool that I freaking won one. It's like we've
I'm
been like,
paid. I had somebody tell me the other day they came onto one of my videos and they said, like, you're a big time YouTuber, and it's like I don't think you understand what a big time YouTuber is because I have a little more than 5,000 followers. I make enough money to pay the bills,
yep,
but just enough money. I have not. I don't think we had put a few $100s in the savings over the past few months, and that got spent because of the fact that we had to spend extra money on the chicken coop and the cat shelter because we had to buy extra sealer, like 3 cans of extra sealer, and
yep.
then hang on, I got stuck on this stupid wall.
So,
And then I gotta buy sheet metal still, and I'm short a couple pieces of wood. I mean, I'll end up spending those
oh yeah,
$200
absolutely.
fast.
So if you're, I'm using air quotes, if your homesteading videos keep doing good, at some point you need to be like, we're gonna take a trip up to the brothers' homestead, and then you
Mm,
come out here and do a bunch of videos helping me build all my random shit,
mm.
and it becomes a business venture. See?
In a perfect world, the other channel would convert into that, but that's gonna be a long process to get that
Get with it.
where
Get
it
with
needs
it.
to be. Well, I'll tell
What
you
else you
what,
got to do?
I'm out of funding for the next projects, so we're gonna have to
Yeah, I know.
the next because
Funding is
we need to build a retaining wall for the next. That's the next big thing is
yep.
a retaining wall to keep the flooding from happening, and that's probably
Yeah,
gonna be.
and fucking concrete keeps going up too.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
what you're doing there, but
it's not. Her brother told us what he thinks it would cost to hire someone to do it. It'd be like $1,500 to build,
yeah,
all the walls around a minimum of 1,500, like 1,500 to 2,000. I was like, well, that's not happening anytime soon, because.
no, no, fuck, yeah,
But you know, a lot of people like we've had people I had somebody comment the other day, like, because I don't, you know how the paint is peeling off my wall in the office here, because it's
Yeah.
the person who lived here before, just on their way out, slapped a coat of water paint on block, and it's just falling off. And did you just get a quest item? I did.
I don't. Yeah, I did.
They were like, it looks like you live in a group home, and it's like, you must not have been around my channel for a while. Like,
Yeah.
it's a homestead. It's it's a
Fixer upper,
it's a
man.
fixer upper. It's like I have internet and air conditioning in my
Which none of
office.
that wasn't there when you got there.
No, it wasn't. And I rewired the house, and Chris has done a ton of stuff outside, landscaping, and you
Bought a
know,
stove top. Like you guys
bought
have
a
to do a bunch.
fridge. It's
Yeah,
like,
fridge.
well, so here's the thing. Like we were talking about this today. Like a lot of people fail to realize, like we paid cash for everything.
Yep.
Think about that for a minute. How many people in the United States
Nobody.
pay cash for everything? They do it all on fucking credit, and then they sit there and they go, "Well, we own a house." No, you don't. The bank
Yeah.
owns the house. You're
Bank. Bank.
leasing the house. If you ever break a
Absolutely.
leg or have to go to the hospital for 6 months and you miss a couple payments, that ain't your house. That's the
Yep.
bank's house. So the idea that you own your house is ridiculous. So I got a key, which means I can
But see,
free this prisoner.
that's the whole vicious cycle, man. Like that's why everybody freaks out when the economy goes in the tank because all of a sudden interest goes up and that makes their payments more. And like that's the issue is that nobody pays cash for anything.
Yeah.
We live in a false society. Oh boy, you're gonna get me off on a tangent
So,
now.
well, so we paid cash for the moving bill,
Yep.
which was not cheap. We paid cash for all the appliances. We paid
Yep.
cash for the home and the property. I own everything. I have zero debt, 100% equity.
So I have a question because I don't know how Mexico works. Do you guys have to pay like personal property tax or anything like
Yes,
that?
but it's
Okay.
nothing. It's so you want to know how much our water bill is per month?
I
Um,
think you told me, but I don't remember.
I don't even remember off the top of my head. It's like $2 per month, unlimited use. There is no meter.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
It's just now, granted, it's a small town, so we have to deal a lot with the fact that like the water gets turned off because they're working on the pump, and so most people have a cistern. We just have a giant 50-gallon drum, not 50-gallon drum, but like an old big trash can that we just fill up with water, and that's what we use for like when if they ever turn it off. But like $2 a month, and my electric bill is subsidized, and we just got it so they bill every 2 months. I pay $70 a month for my electric bill, and that I run this
Yeah.
AC. I run this AC 24/7.
Yep.
And
Like even if you start becoming a big time YouTuber, I would stay there for like 5 years
no, Chris and I
and
already
save
we already discussed this.
everything.
It's like it's literally we're gonna if the channel gets to where I think it'll get by next year, and we're making several $1,000s a month of income from YouTube,
Yeah.
that's literally that becomes, you know, 2 more air conditioning units that we buy for cash. That becomes the retaining wall. That becomes modernizing this property. And then that becomes buying the 2 plots next door that Chris wants
Yep.
to buy because that lady is
Yep.
old. And, you know, um,
Yep.
if you get keys, by the way, we can use these to unlock these prisoners.
Oh, I do
Um,
have keys. I didn't know we had to free so many of them.
Um, so that'll becomes that, and then the last thing we will buy is a vehicle. Once the vehicle is purchased, but the vehicle is like the last thing because Chris really wants to buy the plots behind us because that's the forest, and
Yep.
so we could build other properties there. Um,
Yeah, you
so
could build like rental houses or
yep,
whatever the hell.
and right now because of the Maya train being built through this area, everything's just going up in value right now. So that's the priority right now is continue to modernize the house, get the retaining wall built to help with the flooding, paint the home, buy the lots behind the property, then we buy a vehicle, and then after that, and that's all doable next year if we keep tracking the same growth we're seeing right now. And then once that's done, the next becomes, well, now we just save to buy a property north,
Yep.
um, and uh, and that property is going to become the asset property that we borrow money against
Yep.
for investments. So I have a pretty decent, like 5 year.
You understand business?
Yes.
What?
I have a pretty decent 5-year plan.
But you didn't even graduate high school.
Yeah, you never went to high school. You didn't finish high school and you didn't go to college. That's because I, like Andrew Tate, have unplugged from the Matrix, bitches. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, dude, I mean, a lot of his stuff. Although he went off on a tangent on this last. I have a cage key, bastards. What the hell? Huh? I thought I had a key. He had a video. I mean, I'm sure it was an older interview, but he was talking about how he puts his hands in a certain way, like the triangle that he
Oh,
creates.
yeah.
It releases his powers, and he's like going out. And I was like, okay, that's a little much.
I think he
but
just does that for the I think he just does that to make obnoxious social media
Probably.
posts.
probably.
But like the one that made me laugh. This is the stuff that gets him in trouble. Is when he does stuff like when I sit down in the morning, I want that bitch to bring me a pot of coffee
Yes.
and 2 bottles of water right now. Bitch, bring me my coffee. I was like, that's the kind of shit that gets you in trouble for being called a
Yes.
misogynist pig.
Yes.
It's like, bitch, bring me my
Yes.
coffee. It's like
Yes.
that part of it is absolutely, yes, that part of it is not cool. But a lot of the business stuff, it's just, it's like you and I send each other business clips all the time on TikTok, and
Yep.
it's like, that's why wealthy people don't pay taxes. That's why,
It's just getting to that point is, especially off of, because I mean I'm guilty. I have a mortgage, right? So like if you, and we're getting closer to having everything paid off. I mean the car is really close to being paid off, and that's the last thing we have besides our operating line, which it depends on who you talk to. An operating line is smart. Sometimes it's not smart. So, I don't know, but it's hard to get to the point where you
Yes,
have that
fluidity.
ability. Yes, like it just flat takes a certain amount of money, and especially trying to do it in cattle ranching is maybe not the smartest move, but
No. I was, because we stayed up late on Sunday night talking about stuff. You were there for some of it, but it's
yeah,
like the position that I might bitch sometimes about, I don't have a car. It's like, well, I don't need a car. I can bitch about not having a car, but it's not like it's a need. It's a want.
Yep.
And if it's a want, then it's not important. Like it's people have to
Yep.
understand the difference between needs and wants. It's like, oh, you want a Harley motorcycle. You don't need a Harley motorcycle.
I know it sucks.
Oh, I got a bunch of credit for releasing those.
That's why I traded that Suzuki off on the skid steer because it's like
Skid steer is a better, yeah.
yeah.
The other was a lot prettier, but the skid steer gets you stuff done.
Oh yeah, I've already used the crap out of that thing. Like it's a small one, but it's it's cleaning horse stall. It can move around, but like, hey, operating weight's 800 pounds. But cleaning the horse pens and everything. Yeah, not by hand anymore.
That's nice, yeah.
But
I'll
the
tell you,
Suzuki was really cool.
cutting lumber by hand, dude. Oh
Yeah.
man, and it's just, I
So
none of those cuts are straight.
I had an inner monologue yesterday about wish my Mexican brother was here because we're building fence and I'm pounding T-posts by hand and I haven't done that in years and I actually don't feel too bad today.
Oh yeah,
It's
that first. So I canceled my Fallout 76 session with Baduros that first Monday when I went out there because I was out there for 3 hours with the handsaw, and by the time 5 p.m. rolled around, I felt like I had COVID. Like it was, my whole body was in shock.
yep.
I was just reeling. Oh shit! Don't go up there.
Oh,
Um, I was all hot and flushed. Felt like I had a fever. Everything hurt. It was bad. And it was all just because my body was literally like, what did you do? Because I hadn't done
y-
any physical labor for
y-
like,
your body's like, man, we're supposed to be sitting at a computer. Like,
yeah.
what is this crap? That's awesome.
But also, no lie, like being able to look at the things that have been built over the past
Yep.
couple of weeks is very rewarding from a, you know,
It looks good. Like I mean, like,
don't look close at it. I haven't.
well, I mean, like the shots that I have seen on social
Do you
media
know what's
make it.
what's funny? So yesterday or the day before, I had um, I think we're done with all the quests here, yeah.
I think so. I thought we had more prisoners, but I didn't get any credit for letting that one out. So
All right, let's run back down and do the turn in. I randomly had an idea to go record a video of the intro for Red Dead Redemption 2 just to
yeah,
put it
yep,
out there. So I put out the video yesterday, right? So I recorded that the other day. And when they come into the mining camp that they discover at the very beginning when they're
yeah.
seeking refuge from the snowstorm, and they open up the door and they come in and there's like all this wood built stuff around the mining camp. I literally was looking and I was like, that is so fucking accurate, the way that they have all of those, because none of the boards are lined up exactly the
Yep.
same. They're rough cut, rough hewn. I'm like,
Yep.
the amount of detail that they put into that game
Oh,
is
that game
mind
is.
blowing.
Oh, yeah,
And
dude.
I don't
It
think
was.
half the
Oh,
people who have played it understand those types of things, but I was looking at that going, that looks exactly like the chicken coop and rescue cat shelter that I just built outside because I'm using a handsaw and hammering fucking nails. And
yep.
it's like you cannot get like trim carpentry level of cuts on a hands, like you're drawing a line and you're doing your best to keep it straight, but your arm pulls a certain way and you're gonna have a slight curve or a
Yeah.
slight angle to those
The
cuts.
only if you're gonna be like doing like fine carpentry, like with the handsaw stuff, you gotta get one of those. I forget what it's called. Like, is it a miter saw where you gotta put it in the box,
Yes, a
like
miter
literally.
guide or
Yeah, you
whatever it's
put it.
called. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a different type of saw and everything. Yeah. Jeez, excuse me. Yeah. No, that game, dude. The details that go into that game are
Well, someone left a
unbelievable.
comment in the video like they said it's the only game they've ever played where they've felt like they were able to have a second life instead of a video game, and I went,
I
it's legit.
Yeah, I literally can get immersed in that game. Like I can just put my headset on and just be like, "Yep, I'm a real cowboy now."
Yeah,
Woohoo!
I didn't. I was like, I've never uninstalled it from my PS. It's the one game that has always been installed on my PS4.
Yep.
Light be with you.
Although I didn't disagree with the person whose comment about
Be careful.
The Last of Us intro.
You
That's
need something?
that's an intense intro
That is true.
with the daughter and everything. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Oh, this guy. There's
Oh, it's
more
Hello.
quests.
more quests. I'm gonna have to go get another cup of
See you
coffee
later.
after we get
That's
these.
totally fine.
How are you?
Oh my
Bring
God,
me
they
the
sent
hood.
us back north to that camp area. All right.
Oh, and now this guy has a quest for me.
Oh yeah, there's multiple quests, dude. There's like 4 more quests, 3 more quests, something like that.
Yeah, they got 4. Yeah.
And I see, I don't know if it's an escort quest or something, but there's like another exclamation point up in the area where they want to send us back to. Well, while you go grab a coffee, let me well, I can wait. Nobody's crying yet. I was gonna go feed the cats, but nobody's crying yet. They can wait. Yeah, you can only play till 6, right?
Yeah, because that's when the kids get up.
Alright,
when they
yeah,
get
so
up and
that's
start
fine. I'll
shit.
feed them all at 6. I'm still just holding on and waiting to get sick because of the fucking vet techs.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
stick follow
nasty.
on me. I'm gonna run up if you're gonna go get
Eh,
coffee.
I did, but don't leave me because you can run faster than me.
Oh, that's right.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. Actually, there's an easy solution to this. I'll just run on foot with this turned on and he can stay in range. I don't know where to spend my points. Yeah, I think this one. All right.
Oh, we can go back up here, huh?
Yeah, and I'm kind of read the quests, but not really have I read the quests. So I'm just kind of running up here and we'll figure out what we need to do when we get up in here.
It's a lot of kill quests, if I remember right.
Some of them are kill quests, but there's also like, I think it's all up top. Oh yeah, I see it now. There's a Deathless Watcher up there, so we got to go up the ramp. Where are you going?
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Well, yeah, there's some Watchers up here. Oh, he flew off. What the hell? Well, there's more than one, thankfully.
They're all over the place, yeah.
The nice thing about being behind the curve on these quests is there's no competition for the
Yeah,
mobs.
it's very true. Do we gotta kill this putrid?
We
Oh, yeah.
do. We need to kill all of these. I think we might need a body drop off of this Necro Lord. Yeah, we're supposed to use that Awakening Rod for something. What quest was that for? Maybe Sleeping Giants? The Necro Lords have a device that you can use to bring the Vrykul out of their dormant state. They are in the waking halls beneath this place. Well, I don't know how to get down there yet, so...
Yeah, there was a cave that I found while we were up here earlier.
Okay. Did you get the, rod? I mean, it's
Uh,
probably a quest that we both get credit for, but
I
in case you
don't know that
didn't, let's kill another Necro Lord. Make sure that
I
you
don't
get
think
a
I
rod.
did. Yeah, I don't think I did.
Alright, you got it. Come here, boys.
Excuse me. So something I thought was interesting. So when I dug my basement, we hit solid rock at like 6 feet,
Hmm.
and I mean like solid rock. So I dug my holes for my sawmill shed back here, because my tarp finally just is in shreds. So the sawmill's been out in the weather, and I'm like, I gotta get this built. And I had the post hole digger on the skid steer for the fencing project. So I asked Gordon, I said, hey, can I run that to my house? And drill 4 holes. He's like, yeah. So I ran it over here. I only made it 2 feet before I hit solid rock.
I'm listening, I'm whispering so
No,
not to
you're
overpower
good.
your conversation because Chris
You're
is
good.
waking up because there's cats crying about food.
Yeah, you're good.
So, skid steer, solid rock.
2 feet instead of, so like, it's like, I don't know, maybe 50 yards away from the house, and I hit solid rock at 2 feet.
That's called Missouri.
I know, but I was like, I figured the rock would play, like I was doing the plane, I'm like, okay, that rock's gonna be in there pretty level. I should be able to make it, 4 or 5 feet, so I should be able to get a good 3-4 foot hole. Nope, didn't happen. So now I
Huh.
gotta set those posts. I gotta set this post in concrete because I don't think 2 feet's enough.
No.
Which is fine. It's actually easier to set them in concrete because I don't have to do as much work. But it makes the cost go up a little bit.
I was, I haven't worked with untreated lumber in so long, I'd forgot what that was like. And that was one of
Oh
the
yeah.
miscalculations on the sealer was like, oh, I could do this with 2 cans of sealer. And then 4 cans later, it was like, I literally had just enough. I've got a tiny little bit left over. And we're literally waiting until I need a couple more 1x4s to finish up because I ended up having enough excess of other stuff that I was like, screw it, I'm gonna build a bed frame because I had like Chris and I changed the design of the chicken coop excuse me, Chris changed the design of the chicken coop. Tim did not change the design. Chris decided to get involved in that process, and so the design changed.
An executive decision
Was made. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1x6s left over, and 1 2x4. So I just made a bed frame, and that'll actually, I'm about to pull the one out from underneath the bed behind me, and then we have 2 bed frames for the master, which is that king size mattress that we bought when we moved in. And it's starting to get cool enough in the living room that we can actually, I'll just be able to sleep out there with a fan if I want to.
Nice.
But as a result, I ended up robbing one of my 1x6s for skirt board because I didn't have quite enough 1x6s to do it, and so I got to go buy more to put top frame around so I can actually have something to nail my sheet metal to.
Ah, yeah.
To finish the box. No, pet, come back.
I was like, what did you send him to do?
Less talk, more paying attention. Hang on, I need to pay attention to something. I'll be right back.
I will feed you to the dogs.
Alright, I'm back. So, I don't know where... So the dudes we need below are one thing. There's like
Yeah,
a
and
wandering necro and a worm collar vial. A glaceon. Okay, you see that dragon flying up there?
Yeah.
We need
Yep,
him.
I figured we needed
And I
him.
wonder if we'll be able to do him by ourselves, because that's listed as a group quest, and I have no idea how to get him down.
There was a cave here somewhere.
Alright.
I thought. Maybe that was the place we were previously.
I'm really curious where this guy flies to, and if I can tag him from like one of these. I bet I can tag him if we go up this ramp over here. Oh, maybe he'll come back this way.
I'm wondering if the cave I'm thinking of is that one. Heck, if you look at your map to the northwest, there's a cave entrance in the Grizzly Hills area.
Maybe.
I wonder if that's the cave I'm thinking of.
I'm trying to see if I can get close enough to this guy to tag him with an arrow, but I'm gonna end up getting ads. Oh, fuck it. I can't. No, because they're listed like right underneath us. So. There's gotta be something we missed. Or maybe we go up. Maybe there's an entrance up top.
It might be.
Because I totally see an entrance into that.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
I knew I saw one. Yeah,
Alright.
it's down here.
Coming back.
Yeah, I knew I saw one somewhere. Oh God, I'm gonna die.
Why are you gonna die?
This guy like summoned an ice circle around me, and it like, look at my health.
Oh, there's an entrance
Very-
right there. Okay, I see what you mean.
Very much pain. Gotta eat some of those worm burgers.
Well, shout out to Grolar for being a stand-up dude and making food and sticking around and
Being a true guildmate. It's kind of cool under here, man.
So we need to find these asleep dudes. Oh, right here. Where's that rod? Oh, is it? No mame's way. So it's one rod per dude. Did you get credit?
Oh, I did not.
That's fucking lame. Alright, well, come over here and get this guy since you
Because
have a.
which quest is that? Oh wait, no, dormant.
Yes, Storm. Sleeping
Yeah,
Giants. Sleeping
sleeping.
Giants.
I did get credit.
Okay, well, you can kill this guy or awaken him up. We're gonna need 3 more
Yeah, that's
rods.
pretty lame.
Out of
Yeah, let's.
curiosity, I'm gonna go see if there's any of those necros down in here. If there's not, we'll probably have to go back up. Oh, but there are these fearsome horrors we need.
Oh yeah, creepy dude.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
there's one of
There's
those.
totally necrolords. That's cool. That'll be yours. There's a dormant dude right here you can get. Alright, just need one more necrolord. Let's go roam the halls. Ooh, there's like a quest back here. I wonder if this is gonna be an escort quest. Alright, here's the necrolord.
Feels like it would be an escort quest.
And you got a Verkral you can unleash here. There's like a necrolord somewhere, and I don't know where. Okay. Says there's something in here, unless it's up top
Or below.
or below. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't realize there was a below. How the hell do we get down there? There's also an up above. I'm trying to see if I can find out where the quest is at, if it's below or above. Because it's also wherever the necro dude is, because
I haven't found any stairs or anything.
I haven't either, and I'm trying to see. Above us, there's like a giant grate. Alright, I see Necrolord. He's way up at the top, so we definitely have to go back out and up.
Alright.
Alright, so we gotta get out of here now. Did you already make your way out?
Oh yeah, but I did not go the way. Oh yes, I did. I don't remember there being that many dudes when we.
There was another, there was a Boomkin druid who had cleared. Oh, and I got caught behind respawn, so it's gonna take me a hot minute. Don't die. I got a fucking Necrolord too. You know what? You guys can just... Little bitches, leave me alone. That's my favorite word of the morning. Little bitches. Alright, I think this is the way out. Yep, there you are. So the Necrolord was up top. This is why, if I can get enough money saved together on my, on my Shadow Knight, I will pay for you to get your cold weather flying. Because believe me, even if you don't have the fast mount, like being able to fly is such a huge life changer. Because this being forced to run through all these mobs is bullshit. Takes forever. I think I have enough to buy it for me, but I think it's only 1,000 for the first timers as well. And I've got like 1,200 or something. How much do I have on this character actually? Only 330. So yeah, I don't have enough to.
You was broke, man.
Yeah, well, I spent 1,000 to give it to my alt, and
So wait, you
oh,
can
hold on. I'm mistaken. I am mistaken. No, you can. Oh shit, we're gonna have to fight this. I was able to get it on my alt. So when your first character, you have to wait until you're 77. So I'm mistaken.
Well, that's what I
I
thought.
can't.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh, what did you just do to me? I was mistakenly thinking that you could get it at 68, but it's only if you already have a character who's got flying, then you can buy it for your alts. So up here is that Necro dude. I'm gonna need to refresh food here after this to make sure that we're properly prepped for this fight.
Yeah, there's a few.
What's that?
Few things. There's a few things there.
Yeah, we'll need to let Ghost take him. He'll be fine. Now, I don't think there's any way around it. I think we're gonna get at least one of those ads. Yep. Alright.
I need to target something first. I can't cast that yet.
He went down pretty easy.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what happened there? Like, he just died instantly. Wasn't ready for that. Okay.
He dropped a quest item too.
Oh, that's what was showing up on my questy tracker then. If you hurry, it's a timed quest. I hate timed quests. Oh, that's way up here. Wonder if we have time to do this.
I think it's actually timed, is it?
No, I don't think it is, but doesn't say that it is. I think we have to go up through the door there. I'm about halfway through my level now. Where are you at? About a third?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bubbles in.
Yeah, you're about a third of the way through. Yeah, it looks like we gotta go straight through this. Oh, and that dragon? Still don't know where we can tag him from. That's gonna be an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it from pretty far up somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where the height. We have to figure out where he's flying around too. Oh shit, dude. I don't know about going through here. There's a king in there who's like question mark level to me. How does it say to get up to that platform? Defeat Queen Angerboda and stop the ritual to awake the king. Well, is she in here? About to find out. Oh, she's right there. She's in front of the king. Okay, I see. Where? Okay.
I'm out of range.
She's around. I guess we have to go around. How do I target her? Oh, I see where she's at. She's just impossible to see her because she's like all the way behind. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we gotta go all the way around.
Right. I'm not bothering to loot all these at the moment. I'm scared to take the time to do so. I don't want to die. What's up, Pippin? Did you get put back in the room? That's why we need to be looting. Congratulations, by the way.
Those might be better than what I have. Holy
It's
cow,
a
30
pretty badass piece of gear.
Actually, mine are
Yeah, better.
mine are slightly better. Like not by a lot, but those are blue. Like those are gonna get sold because those are pretty decent.
All right.
Give me your souls that I might slay the enemy.
Say so, lady.
You will not stop my work here. My husband king will awaken.
Is there any loot? Oh shit. The Lich King.
Other plans for you. You will serve me better within Utgard Pinnacle. And if these insects survive to find you again, you will get the chance to avenge your wife.
Oh snap.
Oh.
Oh, so the pinnacle. That makes total sense. So I've never done this place before, but I have done the pinnacle, right? The pinnacle is the remember what Utgard Keep is? It's the level 80 dungeon on top of Utgard Keep. Oh shit. Baby, 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 you've got stitches. You can't be doing that, sweetie. I need
Oh,
2 seconds.
she licking.
No, she just jumped up on the back of my chair and like climbed her way up because she's wanting attention. So we went to get the stitches out yesterday,
Right.
and the vet was not happy with the wounds because we've been letting him go outside and play, and we shouldn't have. And the wounds were a little dirty and they hadn't healed up completely. So she pulled most of the stitches, but they're not closed all the way, not completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she was like, "You got to keep them on lockdown the next like 72 hours and come back on."
You're like, man, I got 8 cats.
Yeah, I literally told like it was a little vet tech, the sick vet tech, and she was like
Yeah.
chewing Chris and I's butt out because the wounds weren't perfectly clean. And I'm like, look, we've got 7 rescue cats and a backyard and chickens. It's like it's not possible to keep everything on lockdown 24/7. So please kindly don't. We've done the best we can. And
She's
anyway,
like, we know, we just can't.
yeah, it's the wounds aren't closed completely. So they've been underneath a laundry basket since they got home yesterday at like
So
noon. And I've only let them out to go to the bathroom. And Chris just threw Pippin back in here without putting her back under the laundry basket. And she's all sorts of like, "Daddy, give me attention. I'm starved for attention."
did I ever send you pictures of that black cat of ours that
Yes.
like cut his yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so we had to keep him and he's an outside cat, like he does not come inside. We kept him in a cage in the house for 2 weeks
Yeah.
and he yowled the
Yeah. Oh
entire
yeah.
time.
We didn't get
It
any
was like,
sleep last
oh
night,
my
partially because
god.
of this, because that's all they're doing is that, and we have to put something on top of the laundry basket because otherwise they push it all around, and
Yep.
it's like they're just constantly crying because it's like, why did you stick me in this? I want to come out so bad. All
I
right,
don't know
here's that
how
dragon.
if we could get on that mountain right there.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to get up there in time for him to do this rotation, but hang on, don't scratch, baby.
What are these? How do we this looks like a shooty up type thing. How do we
Hey, what is this? Oh, I'm
like a
sorry. I
like a
shoot you.
halo. Like like a halo portal, you
I'm
know?
gonna run up here because I bet we can get him from up here somewhere. But I'm gonna have to kill
What was the
this.
name of that quest?
The
Frost
frost
worm and its
worm and its
master?
master. The problem is I don't know where the vial is. It says worm collar vial and worm collar's horn. Oh, we're supposed to. Oh, I know why. We need to read the quest. Slay worm collar vial and use his horn to call down and slay
Yeah,
Glaceon.
yeah, yeah. That I was just reading that.
So that dude is over here on this other platform we've never been to. Pippin, do not go up on the desk, honey. I know you see things and you're like, characters moving on the screen. Oh, you just need to slow your roll, baby. And they've been wearing their collars. We have cloth collars, but they've still been wearing collars for like, you know, a week or whatever. And Mary has like rubbed the fur off on the back of her neck, because she hates the collar and she's constantly like trying to get it off. Yeah, cats don't like being.
No, cats are not like dogs. You can't just chain them up or put them in a cage.
No,
Or...
we should kill everything around here in case we have to run when we're fighting. Did we get a horn? Yeah, we did.
Mhm.
If I could show this, nobody's gonna be able to see the cat. She's like biting my fingers right now. Yeah, there we go. I could show everybody on the stream. She's like biting my fingers right now. And the problem was she like jumped up on the back of my office chair and like climbed up it, and it's like that's not good for your little wound, honey. Which hers is mostly closed. She only has like a tiny little like hole that's not closed, but Mary's is still kind of oozy and.
Good
All
cow.
right, stop pulling my
Good
beard.
cow.
Oh,
Good
did
cow.
you use your
Good
horn?
cow. Yeah.
Shit, I need to use my horn.
Why?
Because it's a. Oh, maybe I don't have to use the horn.
I was to say if you
Ah!
called another one, I'm gonna freak out.
Oh, kitty cat, now's not the time to be pulling on my microphone. No! Alright, stop, sweetie. Not right now. Not right now, kitty cat. Oh my god. Did we survive? Alright, we survived.
Yeah.
Alright, now we can go do our turn-ins.
No loots.
I think all the turn-ins are back. Actually, if we want to just recall, this is probably going to be a good point to recall turn-in. All right, now, nope, you're going back. Hold on, give me 2 seconds as I recall.
Yep.
She got put back underneath the laundry basket. She's like,
Back
no,
in the
she's,
laundry
yeah, she's
basket.
clawing at my face and the microphone and cable, and not right now. All right, a bunch of turn-ins here.
I need to target something.
Hang on a second. Where's Ya, lo que pasa estaba atacando el micrófono y mi cara. All right, Chris has her under control now.
So much XP.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I was trying to explain this the other day. It's like I don't know who the people are who claim that dungeons give you more XP because they don't. Questing is way more efficient. Hit rating, attack power by 60. That's actually. I'll lose some hit rating, but that might be a better item.
The sad part is, there's so much XP and it moved me like a whole bubble is all.
Watch your back. Good day to you.
Man, none of this gear was better than the stuff I have.
Nope. Nope.
Safe travels.
I mean, good and bad thing is, I have good gear for the moment.
If you
Alright.
could just sell these boxes, I don't even want to I don't even open them anymore.
Oh, well, you should because you get ore and, like, I just got Serenite ore and Cobalt ore, and that's going to be stuff that you need for your blacksmithing.
Yeah, but it just fills your inventory.
It does. So, but the thing is it's sellable. So you get a lot of stuff, and like I'm gonna give you this ore because I don't need it. And the rest of it you can just sell if you don't want it. It's free money, man.
Talk to me.
Don't forget to repair.
Sweet.
Making sure I didn't sell anything important here. I did repair. Oh, I'm gonna give you this armor. Where'd you go?
Oh, I already logged off. Just
Oh,
mail
yep,
it to
you're
me, I
fine.
guess.
I was gonna give you the ore, but I'll give it to you next time. I gotta go to the inn. All right. Do you only want to do this like once a week, like maybe shoot for next Tuesday, or what? How do you want to do this?
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's fine.
we
I
could do
don't mean we could do it every day, but there's no point in it, in my opinion.
no. So I mean, if we want to do it once or twice a week, I'm fine with that because it's not like we're in a rush to get to 80 with these characters. So,
No, and
um,
I mean, if we have goals for Thursday nights, that'll be more of the when we know how much more I have to play, to stay in level. But
honestly, I think you're gonna be fine because I think it's everybody else is only able to play like once a week at the moment. So.
Yep.
Other than, I mean, I had a long chat with Maduros last night. He and I have lots of time to play, but that's why we have other characters so that we can go play those
Right.
other characters and do the raids and everything else. And then these characters, get played with the static group on Thursday nights. So,
Yep.
all right, bro. Well, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go
All right, man.
get a quick bite to eat, and then I got a Rings of Power video going live in about 15 minutes, so I gotta be there for that. So I'll catch you later.
Later.
All right, see you, man. Everybody else who's here for the stream, thanks for hanging out this morning in the dark, which we haven't done in about 6 weeks since we were doing the leveling through the pre-patch, getting prepped for Wrath of the Lich King. But Joey wants to do, Edwardor wants to do like once a week sessions, so I'll probably be doing these on like Tuesday mornings. Doing this, so I'm happy to do that on Tuesday mornings. In the meantime, here in about 15 minutes, got the next Rings of Power rant video going live for those of you who are interested in that kind of stuff. Today we're talking about a sensitive subject. We're talking about the Amazon inclusion policy and whether or not that's some sort of forced woke agenda or if it's actually just a set of guidelines to try to make sure everybody gets equal pay and equal rights. It's a fun topic. I obviously don't subscribe to the whole conspiracy theory stuff, but it was a very interesting read through that document covering that. So stick around. I'll be back streaming Warcraft again this afternoon in the evening, probably ish. I'm gonna be working on the mage. So until then, thanks everybody. See you later. Got more videos coming out throughout the day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, support with super chats if you can. Join as a member, which is the most important way. There's 3 different tiers. We're currently in the middle of doing a rewatch of Battlestar Galactica for our members, as well as the Lotro Chicken Coop videos and beyond. Join our Discord, join the Patreon page. Follow me, you fuckers. See you next time.